you know it's more than that.
Right.
In the government. They was talking about that guy on TV from Orland Park.
Yeah.
They police chief that's retired. He used to be Secret Service.
Uh-huh.
He used to be Secret Service. For Reagan. He took a bullet for Reagan.
Why? Okay, that was
Chest.
him.
Bullet ricocheted off the car and hit Reagan. John Hinckley Jr., who attempted the assassination, this Secret Service. How he get through the crowd. Revolver, get off all 6 shots. When they tackled him to the ground, he was still clicking his gun.
Wow.
How you think they wanted to get Reagan? What was Nancy Reagan doing? Judge.
Huh?
Say no to drugs.
Oh,
That's when all the attention was coming at the government.
Nancy Reagan was saying, say no to drugs.
That's when all the attention started coming at the government bringing these drugs. So, to shut your wife up, it set you up.
Woo.
Even though they showed that he was racist and all that, you know, in the Butler, the movie The Butler, they showed he was racist.
Yeah.
How that man get 6 shots off duty out of a revolver? You can't get 2 shots off without a battery.
Right.
At the president. You can't even get that close.
Yeah.
And even back then, you couldn't. Because when Kennedy was assassinated, that's when they started tightening everything up. You gotta be 50 miles.
Yeah.
And if you anywhere close, you done been searched. That man buzzed through the crowd and called his name. When a revolver got off 6 shots. When he tackled the ground, I was reading about the other day. Read about a John Hinckley attempt assassination. Tackled him to the ground, he was still clicking the gun.
That's crazy. Woo, ain't that something?
The man had been stalking Carter before that. He was writing letters to Jodie Foster, talking about he gonna kill the president. He had been stalking before Reagan was president. He was stalking Carter everywhere he was going, all his speeches.
So the thing is that what was that person's background? Had he ever been in the military or
He went
something?
to Texas Tech. His family is right here from Highland Park. He dropped out of Texas Tech, moved to Oklahoma. That's when he started his mission. He was stalking Jodie Foster in another city. He said he was gonna protect. He was gonna be the man, like Robert De Niro in Taxi Driver. When he protected the prostitute, Robert Taxi Driver. He got his idea from there. He wanted to make Jodie Foster notice.
Wow.
And what did he do? 2016. Just got out. Who gets out of jail for attempting to assassinate the president? Even though he claimed he was not guilty for reason of insanity. He just got out. Hey, you know this man just 65. He could tilt again. He knows some ways to try to do it.
Yeah. 65 is still young. You take good care of
And I think
yourself.
it's a part of that I didn't get to read, but it's a part that I think he said, see what I did? It's like as if he said he fooled him. They talked to him before the trial and said he was sane enough to stand trial. But he got out and he was considered insane. 6 shots off with a revolver. He pushed through the crowd, so you couldn't say you didn't know where he was coming from. And he called his name, so you had to be looking right at him. Man, they were playing for that man. They were playing for him. He didn't just know. You don't just know where the president gonna be, what door he coming out of.
Right.
The hotel.
Right.
They sneak him out. He already in the car leaving when you say, oh, that's where he came out from.
Yeah.
Even back in '81.
Yeah. Yeah, that was inside job.
If they've been building bunkers back since the 60s and all that, they still knew all this stuff was going to happen. Look at what you got to start doing too. Watch the History Channel. The Nostradamus effect.
Now what is that?
The Nostradamus effect. Nostradamus predicted that there was supposed to be 3 versions of the Antichrist. The first one was Napoleon Bonaparte. The second one, Adolf Hitler. They said the third Antichrist is supposed to be among us now. They were trying to say they thought it was Saddam Hussein. They thought it was the Ayatollah Khomeini. They thought it was different people. But when they saw it, when they keep showing us this picture of a guy, who you think it is? He got a blue suit on and a red tie, but he young. Who do you think they referring to?
The minister.
Who do you think they referring to, dude?
Woo.
Nostradamus could never really, Nostradamus predicted 9/11. He said 9/11. He said the United States financial institution will be hit at so many feet above sea level. Financial trade.
But you know, they have this movie that Samuel L. Jackson was in with this lady. What was the name of that movie? And in the movie, it showed the Twin Towers in New York being bombed. So the movie came out way before. I think I had it downstairs. I'm gonna look it up and text it to you. But that movie came out way before that happened.
That's what the Nostradamus effect be showing.
Oh, okay.
Stuff that's coming out way
in advance. Wow.
way before. And when he breaks stuff, it be weird because you be like, this is one of the conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
You gotta be like,
Yeah.
Just like all this stuff coming out, you know what they be saying? Did we really land on the moon?
Yeah.
Did we really land on the moon?
Yeah.
B.R. Oswald didn't shoot Kennedy.
Yeah.
Puffing up all this stuff. There's really an Area 51.
Yeah.
They
But
found
see,
it out now.
that's why they said, even in the White House, there's certain floors that have top secret stuff, and and they really believe that there is life on Mars and
They just
stuff.
found out on Jupiter, it's oceans on Jupiter.
Yeah.
The moon is supposed to be having something that they said where we'll be able to make a moon colony.
Ain't that some? But it's a lot of things that they know that they don't tell the general public. If you're not connected to someone who work in the different offices or positions of power.
See, me and you can talk this all day right here because most people say, well, that's conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
That's their theory. Do I believe it? Do I not believe it? When you see certain stuff. But it's still.
Yeah.
It's hard to find the proof.
Yeah. And the thing is that when they do tell you, show a movie, just like the movie with Will Smith in it, what was that?
Independence Day.
Huh?
Independence Day.
No, the one that he did that.
Concussion?
Huh?
Concussion?
No, he was just shopping for a gift for his wife, and they dropped something in his bag.
Him and what you call him?
Yeah, he was an attorney.
Right. Him and what's his name? What's his name? The old white guy.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Now, but the reason I mentioned the movie is the technology
It was back then.
that they used on him. They used the satellite dish from way up, and they used all kind of technology. Got inside his house, bugged him with the bugs, and came in and bugged. It took his left shoes and stuff.
Watch Personal Interest.
Oh.
On Netflix, it's Vogue. Taraji P. Henson is in it.
Okay.
It's a guy's named Finch. He's supposed to create a supercomputer that comes up with data. It's got everybody's social security number. And it shows that they hear us, they listen.
Yeah.
Only phones you can't supposed to be able to transmit from a hip phone is flip phone. Smartphones like we got, me right now.
Yeah.
If they want to, they know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
This technology that he built, this supercomputer, is supposed to let you know when a crime is going to be committed.
What?
But the only thing the government cared about was terrorist acts.
Oh, okay.
Anything else would be considered non-essential.
Wow.
A non-essential.
Wow.
So he started getting into it because he was sad because his friend got killed. And then he saw that the computer, it started thinking. Well, except the computer started having feelings, supposedly. But the computer was sending up all type of numbers. Like if me and you, the computer, if me and you, if someone, you don't know, it's a personal interest because you don't know if that person going to be the one to commit the crime. Right. Or if the person the crime going to happen to. He had to go into hide. Because he sold it to the government. His friend did to sell it, but he built it. They sold it to the United States for $1.
And so that's called person of interest, huh? I gotta watch that.
He got an old black ops guy that come out and help him.
Woo!
John helps him fence building. Look, he got with glasses.
Wow.
One of the cars all by himself.
And you said he had y'all pick him?
Yeah, me and Cleve out there in that field, we ate breakfast. Like, 5 in the morning, we got up. Yeah, 2 straw hats right there. Me and Cleve got that picking peas. Man, call you. You know,
Wow.
not long, but he had us out there. I guess he wanted us to get a taste of the South.
Wow.
What mom and them used to do, what they do. We so appreciate it.
So did he wake you all up? Wow.
That's what I saw everybody. We saw all mama brothers. Tim, Kevin. Tim, I never knew Tim had an old Chevy.
He had a what?
A Chevy Impala. It was red.
Wow.
He had some white wall tires on it. I think he was at Cleveland Drive. Cleveland Drive right. Yeah, that's when Lisa got married. We went to Uncle Ham farm.
Wow.
Went to see Uncle Ham. The one looked just like AJ.
Yes.
Him and Uncle AJ could be twins. He just had muscles.
Yes.
He was Uncle AJ with muscles.
Yes. Yeah.
Afro like everything. They was twins.
Yeah.
I said, man, he looked like Uncle AJ.
Yeah.
Uncle Ham, he had them hogs.
Yeah.
Jeannie was scared of them hogs. He had them hogs. He had all them hogs. We went to his farm. Charlene house. Jackson. Been around in Jackson until we in the town. That was my only time down there too. But when he had us out there picking the peas, I remember I was saying, I ain't never coming down Mississippi. I told Cleve, I ain't never coming to Mississippi. Never.
And you said you was just 10 years old.
I remember I was about 10. 10 or 11. 10 or 11.
But you should see Khadija and Nefertiti. They love it. They go to Muhammad's farm and been picking the watermelons.
They going
And I used to go on the other side with some of the other sisters picking or harvesting the green peppers, squash, and they showed us how to break it off and everything. And so I was like, man, why they always go to the watermelons? So I said, I'm going to have to go on that side the next year just to record and encourage people, you know, to come down here and help harvest the farm around in July. And so when I went over there, I was like, man, it's serious. Because, you know, they show you how to pluck it. Then you toss it over to one person or whatever. And then they all toss them over to the side of the road. So when the truck comes, they're like in a line and you just kind of pick them up and keep going. But I was like, oh my God. But they loved it. They always go, you know, over there where them watermelons at. I'm like, oh my God. So you have to have that experience, you know, and then you can really appreciate farming, you know.
I'm saying, when we
Yeah.
did, I know that's probably why he had us do it.
Yeah,
You know, we some old city kids.
yeah,
Like, let me show y'all what your mama grew. Yeah, your mama. She sold to the African.
yeah.
I was like, I ain't never. Mississippi. And you know down there, even though it was like 6 o'clock when we went out there, it was already almost 9.
Yeah.